Hello again, Jonathan Ayers with Jonathan Ayers Photography. I hope you all are doing good as spring is near, the housing market's picking up, and we're taking more and more pictures. Today I'm just going to show you how to do a quick edit again in Lightroom and then exporting to Photomatix Pro. This is considered an HDR technique, so we're just going to use these 7 photos right here. I shot this using a bracket, and so it's 3 stops under these 3. This is 1, 2, 3 stops under. This is what the camera deemed perfectly exposed. This is 1 stop over, 2 stops over, and 3 stops over. During the import, I select my real estate presets for the develop settings. That way it automatically does some settings that I do for all photos when I'm doing real estate. So here we go. So it already doing a bunch of the settings that I would normally do. I have my sharpening preset, my noise reduction preset. I have it set so it automatically does the chromatic aberration, enables the profile corrections from the lens, and I was using a Tokina 11mm to 16mm, and this was shot at 11 using my Canon 7D Mark II, so it's effectively about an 18mm lens on a full frame camera. So we're going to, I don't do the verticals in Lightroom. I do that after I get the photo from Photomatix Pro, just because I've had some aligning issues with the darker frames. It doesn't see the same verticals in those ones as it does in the more exposed photos. So the thing that I do for so I select all the photos, make sure that this tab is selected to auto sync, and then the thing that I do for an HDR photo is take the highlights all the way down, up the shadows just a skosh, and the white balance looks really good in this photo. That's exactly what it looked like. And having done all of this stuff in the import, we're good to go there. So then to do one photo, we'll just export this straight to Photomatix Pro. You want to align the images, crop the aligned results. So if one of them, if your tripod got bumped or something during the shoot, it'll align it and then crop out the white edge. It was taken on a tripod. I want to automatically re-import into Lightroom library, so it'll automatically re-import back into here. And I want it to be a TIFF. You want this to be a TIFF 16-bit. That's the highest resolution you can get out of here. And while that's going, I'll fast forward to when it's done. Alright, so here we are in Photomatix Pro. It looks really good, just straight out of the camera. I don't think I'll need to change anything. I used the exposure fusion, and then it has presets, and that is the real estate preset that I use for the majority of the photos. I used to do the tone mapping, but it comes out just a little bit flatter right out of Photomatix Pro, so I end up trying to bring back some of the punch, and I think this does a better job of just giving me an almost ready to go picture right from Photomatix Pro back into Lightroom. So you just save this and it will automatically re-import back into Lightroom. And I've seen some people, or heard some people I should say, talk about they get back here and they're like, oh, where's my photo? It didn't re-import. Well, that's because you have it set here to your previous import, so it only is showing you what you previously imported, you have to go to all photographs. Or another way you can do it is actually select this folder that you have picked in the library, and it will, like, you could pick this house, and that's the photos that it would bring up. So it's going to save this new photo in the folder with the other raw photos, and that will bring you, that's just another way to find it. So this is the photo from Photomatix Pro. Probably going to bring down the highlights just a little bit more. And I try to provide a very well balanced photo, but yet you want to stay away from making it look too much like HDR. Like just that crazy, unrealistic looking, like painted photo. You want to stay away from that. So we got the inside here looking good, the dining area, the kitchen. The windows aren't blown out. It wasn't a terribly bright day, so that made that much easier. I'm going to bring up the vibrance just a skosh. And now we'll go down here. If you need to do more noise reduction, I would suggest looking at the ISO that you're using. You should be okay. If you're not shooting at 100, I've seen people say they shoot at 320, 400. It's really not necessary if you're using a tripod. I personally don't understand why you wouldn't shoot at ISO 100, which is what I shot at right here, at a f-stop of 8 seconds, or a f-stop of 8 and then a half a second for the, I think it was the exposure of 0, I think was a half a second. So it should be good to go there. You shouldn't have any super bad aberrations anywhere. And we'll just align the vertical. It's pretty close. Love it when you hit that vertical button and it doesn't move. But I noticed in this house the flooring over on this side of the wall by the door actually wasn't quite as flat as you would expect. It's an older house, but anyways. So that's really pretty much it. That's going to be the end result. Then we'll just export this out to wherever you want it to be, and then we will be done. Export it out. That's done. It's done. We're done. So that's on how to just do a quick and easy edit in Lightroom, and then exporting into Photomatix Pro, and then back into Lightroom to do the final touches, and you're done. I hope this helps somebody. Hope you're having a great time out there shooting. Keep shooting. Comment below. Shoot me a message if there's something specific you want to see. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out my website. All of that is in the details below. Have a great day.